The Book of Boobs and Feet. Nate, you're on the wrong website.
Shit. That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The Book of Boba Fett. This is... we're nearing the end of this, and we're going to need a replacement show here pretty quick, guys. So, hey, give us those suggestions. Come on.
We'll go to our video called... What are you going to call it?
I have the name of it. What will be...
Well, this will be on YouTube next week, right?
Yeah.
So go back to last week and look for the video that has Boba Fett in the thumbnail.
Yeah,
and
you'll see it.
Leave a comment there, or like the one that someone's already suggested that you want us to watch if you haven't seen that video yet.
I think it's called Who Will Be Next.
Okay.
I think that's what it's going to be called. Because I have the title literally in the thumbnail. And I'm wondering what I'm wondering what people are going to suggest. Lo and behold, people are just going to be like, watch Legend of Korra.
Oh, goddamn. I hope not.
Do we have to? I mean, I wouldn't mind watching it again. It's just, for me, I don't know.
If it has the same pacing as The Last Airbender...
Well, I'll say this. The first season definitely did.
That was the hardest editing that I've ever had to do. Because every single second of that show is filled with something that's either hilarious or important.
And
that is so hard to edit.
I'll say this. The first season definitely is, for me... I watched the first season, and I loved it. I started watching the second season. I was about 2-3 episodes in on the second season. I'm just like, I'm not feeling this as much. And I came back to it later, but again, for me, after season 1, I kind of felt like there was...
From everything I've heard, it gets real lame later on.
A lot of people have said... Well, a lot of people have said that. Me, I'll tell you from experience, it gets a bit dry near the end. Because I'm just like, all right, what else are we going to do? Okay, I guess nothing. Because they literally explored every avenue that you could possibly do without literally going, like, they did kind of go ridiculous to a certain degree, but at the same time, it still worked okay. But all right. All in all, though, Book of Boba Fett, we are nearing the end of our run with it, and I'm very interested to see what's going to happen here in these next 2 episodes, because we had an introduction of reintroduction of a character that we both like a lot in the last episode. So let's see what happens. So this is Book of Boba Fett, season 1, episode 6. Here we go.
Do you know where you are, gentlemen?
Hey!
Get through.
What's up, Sheriff? Well, Marshal?
I didn't see what's in that chest. And consequently, no laws have been broken, far as I'm concerned. Think it through.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
Well.
Cowboy style.
Hey, man. Quick draw.
Considered a fine for trespassing.
It's worth more than your town.
Well, then maybe I'll retire.
Oh. Again. Always a little gun flip with the...
Yeah.
Hey, man. Timothy Oliphant, I will say, is sort of like a modern-day Clint Eastwood. Turns like skinny, tall, skinny, you know, the rugged look. He pulls it off just like Clint Eastwood did back in the 60s and 70s. Damn.
I wonder what the spice is supposed to be. Is it a drug?
I think it might be. I think it might just be a drug that's very addictive. I would also say, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that. I would have told him to keep the money, or to, like, leave the money.
Then you're just straight up robbing dudes.
Well,
Robbing from the robbers.
hey, man.
I mean, technically, I guess they weren't robbing anybody. They were just
Exchanging.
drug dealing from the looks of it.
Uh-huh. And that money could go very well to the hands of people who need it. I mean, that's what I had to do. But pretty much pull a Robin Hood, I guess. Hey. You gonna go see Luke's new school? Or R2? Yo!
Yo.
What's good, R2?
I like the way he seems to like sing to himself as he rolls around.
Yeah. Oh. I thought that was him lifting the rock in the distance. I was like, oh. Oh.
And that was what they were supposed to be faking you out to think, I guess.
Yeah. He achieved it. Eh. Hey.
Droid, don't shut off. Wake up.
Knock, knock.
Run out of batteries?
I don't know. Oh, he's building it. They're building him a place to sit.
Hey, I'm looking for Skywalker. He had a kid with him?
Hey. Hey. All right. Training. Nom nom. Nom nom. I was hungry. He is but a child. And say, dude, the facial how they're able to get Mark Hamill's likeness again just never fails me. To amaze me.
I saw some people commenting, being like, that fake ass looking Luke Skywalker, and I'm like, you are full of shit.
It looks great. There were some things and issues I saw in the end of the second season of The Mandalorian, but here, this is tremendous.
Poor frogs.
Don't worry, they got back in the water.
Yeah, they're just all probably like, what the hell happened?
What was that?
His name was Yoda.
Looks like he learned to force jump a little
He
bit.
was small like you,
No, it's Luke moving him.
Luke's doing that? Okay.
and the Force was strong in him. He once said to me,
He's moving him ahead so he can keep up with him.
Size matters not. Yes. Oh! He was there when the Empire fell, or when the Republic fell. Laid down, took a nap. Why not?
Yeah. 2,000 years later.
Hey!
You.
What's up, Ahsoka?
I didn't expect to see you here.
Of course,
Uh,
if that is what you wish.
Hey. Also, I don't think she knows about his possession
Are you
of
doing this for Grogu,
the dark
or are
saber.
you doing this for yourself?
I'd also ask, Ahsoka, be like, hey, what do you know about this? Pull out the dark saber, and she'd just be like, where did you get that? Holy crap! Because she has a bit of a history, with the dark saber. A little bit.
let's see you jump. Really? That's all you got?
Come on. Use the Force, young Padawan.
Bend down. And run.
Just like an Empire.
Yep.
Just the... man.
Running with the Little Yoda type dude in
Hey,
backpack.
what the fuck, dude? Love that they kept the original sound effects from the from A New Hope. Wait.
Get back up. Always get back up.
Hey.
Hey.
Very good.
Hopping and bobbing and weaving like Yoda did. Oh, easy. A little bit of force on that one, but
Good. The Mandalorian was here.
And he brought him a gift.
the strange thing is, Anakin was Ahsoka's teacher. That has to be strange for Ahsoka
Sometimes
because
I wonder if his heart is in it.
So much like your father.
Will I see you again?
Perhaps. May the Force be with you.
and back to Tatooine we go.
I'm here at the request of Fennec Shand.
Mayor Marchese is on their payroll and has flown off-world, which leads us to believe the storm is about to break.
It was a scheduled vacation, actually.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
I was like, do you want to
Here's a
stay
map of where
alive?
they are gathering, based on whispers. The mods have done a thorough job of surveying the streets, but we lack the numbers to cover our territory if an all-out war comes. We need foot soldiers.
I might be able to help with that.
Wait, is that the crate dragon from the first season? It is. That's the crate dragon skull. Very nice. Hey, hell yeah, we could chop that thing up and sell it for a pretty penny, man. Hey,
It really is following Boba Fett less and less, isn't it?
kind of.
You want to park your starship, you got to do it out there in the flat.
I'm looking for Marshal Vanth.
I don't think you heard what I said.
I heard you.
I'll take it from here, Deputy. He's new. Still a bit jumpy. Is that a Naboo starfighter?
That's what it started off as. Can I buy you a drink?
I still don't see what all that's got to do with me.
I need you to lead a garrison. Your people are good fighters, and there's plenty of credits in it for them, too.
So why should they risk their lives for this Boba Fett?
Mos Pelgo might be good right now.
Freetown.
What?
It's called Freetown now.
We changed the name. Suits us better.
Well, I fought side by side with the citizens of Freetown. And they're brave people. And the Pike Syndicate has us outnumbered, and we need your help.
The town wants no part of it. That's a city folk fight.
We're square, you and me.
Yes, we are. But I didn't think you were one to back down from bullies.
See, that's what I like about you, Mando. That big smile of yours lets you get away with anything. I'll tell you what. Things are tough around here. But I'll see what I can do.
I'm gonna say the marshal should be well aware of the fact that Spice is coming through, and it's only gonna get worse if Boba Fett loses. I mean, it's basically
Get the word
fixing,
out. I want all men and women of fighting age to come to town.
future-proofing the problem.
Not our problem, Marshal.
No, but it might be after they hear what I'm going to say.
I guess he hadn't told them about the
spice
the
trader.
guys he ran off the other day. Earlier in the day, whenever that was.
Who the hell?
It's the cowboy from Darkwatch. It's like for a second.
Idris Elba?
Hey, Joe.
What the hell are you doing?
Afternoon, Marshal.
Do me a favor and tell these people to head inside for a spell.
He does care about the people. That's one thing I'll say about him.
What's going on, boss?
Let me handle this, deputy.
A literal friggin' cowboy.
I'm not leaving you out here alone.
Get inside.
Dude been walking for a while, apparently.
And who might you be?
Whatever Fett is paying you, we'll match. And all you've got to do is stay put and let things play out.
Hey, the Marshal ain't for sale.
Shh. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
He didn't give it.
Ooh. Why does that dude look so freaking familiar?
That Doug Jones?
I'd be careful where I was sticking my nose if I were you.
Careful.
He's been like, what is he in before?
Who?
Have we seen that dude in earlier in the series
The
or
deputy?
in The Mandalorian? No, the fucking that guy.
I don't think so.
That guy is familiar as all shit looking.
Boba Fett.
I've seen that exact design before somewhere.
Blooded killer who worked for the Empire. You should have never given up your armor.
Oh.
Actually, I might know what I'm thinking of. Looks a lot like
Careful.
Crypto from Destroy All Humans.
Kind of. Don't draw. Don't. Don't do it, deputy. Oh! Damn.
Fucked up.
Christ, he's fast.
Tatooine belongs to the Syndicate. As long as the spice keeps running.
That fucking sucks.
That does suck, man. Not your fight. It's your fight now, boys. There's no getting around it. Uh-oh.
Excuse me.
Oh no. It's a bomb.
Oh, that's not good.
It's a bomb, it's a bomb, it's a bomb.
Wait! You forgot your Captuna.
Oh, she gone. Oh, with everybody else in the establishment.
Damn, dude. A lightsaber.
This is a lightsaber. Belonged to my teacher, Master Yoda.
Hey.
Awesome.
And
Ballin'.
now, I'm offering it to you.
Yes, to choose.
If you choose the armor, you'll return to your friend, the Mandalorian. However, you will be giving into attachment to those that you love, and forsaking the way of the Jedi.
Oh.
But if you choose the lightsaber, you will be the first student in my academy, and I will train you to be a great Jedi. And you may never see the Mandalorian again. Because, Grogu, a short time for you is a lifetime for
Okay.
someone else.
What I want to see right now, whichever one he doesn't choose, I want to see a video game that someone makes where he chooses the other one. And we get to
Oh.
play as Grogu after he gets older, and he's either a Mandalorian or a Jedi, depending on which one he doesn't choose in this alternate reality. They did an alternate reality thing with Force Unleashed. They could do it with Grogu.
Yeah, they could.
That would be baller.
It would be. Mandalorian Were.
Preferably made by Respawn.
Yes.
What do you choose?
I think he's gonna pick the chainmail though.
I think so too. I think Den means
But we're
way
not
too
gonna
much.
find out
Damn
until
it.
The Mandalorian comes out. Probably.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, this was directed by Dave Filoni. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I think the last episode and this one have been.
Ugh. Damn, dude.
Anything after credits or just long credits?
I think it's just long credits. This was written by Favreau and Filoni. So these are the, oh, interesting.
I swear I have seen that bastard somewhere before, though.
No way. Peter Patel. I wonder who, like... Corey Burton was the guy who did the voice of him? There you go. Corey Burton's like one of the all-time great voice actors.
Yeah, Cad Bane. He was in Clone Wars. Thing is, I didn't watch Clone Wars, so where else have I seen him?
Maybe in artwork. Deputy Scott. So.
Yeah, I guess I just saw like clips from Clone Wars that he was in before.
Maybe so. Maybe so. I don't know.
'Cause now that I see his Clone Wars version, you know, like it just looks even more familiar. But I also do think he looks slightly inspired by the aliens from Destroy All Humans.
Very much so. Very, very much so. That. So,
Yeah, I see why there are certain people that are just like, this was supposed to be the Book of Boba Fett, now it's just the Mandalorian.
I get that 100%. And
but, I mean, at the same time, the Book of Boba Fett been kind of lame so far, so...
Hey, might as well spice it up and bring in the Mandalorian.
May as well go back to the Mandalorian since it's been better. The thing is like, this is really not what everybody wanted to see of Boba Fett. Like, a Boba Fett series back when he was still bounty hunting is what everybody wanted to see of Boba Fett.
I would say that, yes, I would, because honestly, for me, the main thing is Boba Fett is such an interesting character on his own. Like, putting him in a situation,
he's just kind of old and done being a badass for the most part now.
Well, in some ways, yes, but also in other ways, I could still see him being this still very badass guy, because we saw it in The Mandalorian. We saw him basically without his armor take on a whole bunch of troops and basically just kicked ass all the way. But again, it's unfortunate that I think the problem with this series so far has been the overall writing, the overall story. For me, him returning to Tatooine, I was intrigued by that. Him returning to Tatooine, but everything else in between in terms of the pacing, I mean, we didn't have to spend that much time on him, on his rebirth story with the Tusken Raiders. We didn't have to spend that much time on it. We didn't have to spend that much time on who he's going to hire as muscle. I mean, honestly, we spent a good portion on the mod squad, but in all honesty, I want to know more about that Wookiee that's working for him now. I mean, and it's just focusing on the wrong things. And I haven't hated it, but at the
I
same
think
time, it hasn't enthralled me.
If he's
like
gonna
the
be a
Mandalorian
crime
has.
lord, then it needed to be like a Tatooine, like this episode was cool because of the Western elements they started to bring in, you know. But
Yeah.
it either needed to be a Tatooine like Western where he was a Western crime boss, or it needed to be like a Tatooine like Godfather. And it doesn't feel like
shit.
either of those at all.
Well, and in certain cases, I could see like
it just feels like Tatooine as we know it so far, and like him interacting in this kind of, yeah, like it's essentially a starting area, you know.
Well,
it's where Luke started out.
yeah.
Like Luke left Tatooine because of how fucking boring the place is.
Well, and this is the thing. I mean, there's a lot of underbelly stuff going on. Mos Eisley, Mos Espa. You know, a bunch of places on the planet have a very dark and seedy underbelly, and we've seen a little bit of that, but not enough to merit, you know, calling this, you know, like, oh, it's Boba Fett's, you know, come up as like a crime lord. No, instead, like, there's things they could have done in terms of the writing that could have made Boba Fett, you know, at first he's very standoffish with everyone on Tatooine. You know, he's very standoffish. And he only opens up more because, in truth, like he wants to basically reinstall the, you know, ruling through fear, but then he comes to see, hey, maybe ruling through respect is a more just thing. It doesn't have any character growth. We don't have any character growth for Boba Fett. That's the problem. You see, Boba's already a developed character. We're just having to backtrack on his story to see how he got there. Instead, there's things they could have done to make it flow a lot smoother, but
I mean, honestly, the way this comes off is, I feel like they should have just titled it, okay, because the Book of Boba Fett, I mean, it's not at all what that brought to my mind. But if they had titled it The Mandalorian, the Book of Boba Fett, we know, okay, so it's going to be following, like, you know, basically what happens after the Mandalorian left Tatooine.
Yeah.
And then essentially these past two episodes have been the beginning of season 3 of The Mandalorian.
It's been basically an interquel.
Yeah.
It's basically like in between.
Because people were like, it's like The Mandalorian season 2.5. And I'm like, no, it's literally the beginning of season 3 is what it is. Like,
kind of, yeah. But
and I don't know. It was like Boba Fett showed up for like 0 seconds in the previous episode and like 30 seconds in this one.
Yeah.
This isn't about Boba Fett anymore. Having the title of the Book of Boba Fett on it is just absurd. And I'm sure he'll be in the last episode some more.
Oh, yeah.
But it would have made more sense to me if it was like The Mandalorian, the Book of Boba Fett. Because it's like, all right, we're still following the Mandalorian story, but we're focusing on some Boba Fett for a while.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, okay, that's what happened to him. I don't know.
There's things that could have been done that could have made it better, but anyway, that's
It also is. It's kind of goofy to me, like, and I don't know which came first. I can't remember in terms of sci-fi, but these dudes are selling spice on a desert planet.
I know. I saw the Dune recommendation here. I'm just like,
because I was thinking about that, and then when I saw that Dune recommendation popped up, I was just like, is it Curtis talking about the spice from Mandalorian or from Book of Boba Fett, and that's why that popped up? Like,
for me, I would say instead of spice or something like that, instead make it something more sinister, like a more, I forget the drug that they use on Coruscant. I forget what it's called, but having that spread out on Tatooine, I think that would be a lot more of a legit fear. But again, there's no.
Yeah, it's sci-fi, so like you can go crazy with the way the drugs work.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's why I really liked. Was it the first or the second episode of Cowboy? It was the first episode, wasn't it? The Bloody Eye.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was a neat concept.
Yeah.
It's like a drug that's like an eye dropper that sprays in your eye and like it makes your eyes all bloodshot, and then it basically makes you so fucking speeded out that time seems to slow down for you.
It basically like causes it overloads your cerebral cortex, and you basically react stupid fast.
Yep.
And that's it's crazy. I love that episode. But anyway, I think that's going to do it for this one. This was The Mandalorian, Episode 6, A Stranger Comes from the Desert. And, God, I don't know what's going to happen in the next episode, but I'm excited to see what is going to happen, although I've been a bit disappointed with this series. So. Anyway, that's going to do it, everyone. Thank you all very much for tuning in, and until next time, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
See you later, everybody. Peace.
5, 4, 3, 2,